Hello dear students, welcome back to our online session. So here we continue with William Shakespeare's play The Tempest, Act 3, Scene 2, coming to the climax of the Act 3, Scene 2. So we have seen in the previous video that Caliban, Trinculo and Stefano, they were talking together, and we have seen that how Trinculo becomes the scapegoat, and later on Stefano calls him back and tries to resolve the issue. Okay, so now they are in the fully drunken state. Caliban has already revealed his plan regarding the killing of the Prospero and how and when they have to enact it and put it into practice. And he has also very clearly informed Stefano regarding that whatever he is going to do for him, it should not be like a favor. He will be rewarded for that, and he will be given the kingdom, that is the island, to the Stefano, and with that also the beautiful daughter of Prospero, that is Miranda. So by saying all these things, finally, they all three of them drink too much, and they start singing the song, okay, in that drunken state. Okay, Stefano, the song goes like this: flawed them and scored them and scored them and flawed them, thought is free. So scored them means actually ridiculing someone or making fun of someone. Flawed is also having the same meaning, mocking at someone. So flawed them and mocked them and scored them and flawed them, because thought is free. When you are in the totally free minded, you are having that freedom. So it's what they think, you have the freedom to speak anything you would like, and anything that makes you very at your comfortable zone and very relaxed. So here Caliban, that's not the tune. So when this song starts singing the song, that is Stefano here starts singing the song, and Caliban says that that's not the tune that you have to sing. Okay, so Caliban, during this time, what happens is that Ariel, who is already invisible and watching and listening to their actions and deeds, he plays the tune on the tabor and the pipe. And Stefano, what is the same? What is this same? So he says that, yeah, this is the same. What I'm singing is actually, it's very much similar to the tune that is played in the background. So Trinculo, this is a tune of our catch played by the picture of nobody. So your Trinculo says that this is actually the tune of our catch. Catch here refers to that lyrics that they are singing, or that song in which they use the words or the tone in which they are singing. So he says that this is a tune of our singing and played by the picture of nobody. And here it was not played, so there is no musician here. They can't see any musician there. There is no one who is holding a tabor or a pipe and playing the music, be standing behind them in the form of background music, but still the music is heard. So that is why Trinculo says that it is an illusion to that, to make ourselves assume that no one exists. Okay, now here when Trinculo says that, we have to think in two different ways. One is that the first thing is they are in a drunken state of mind, so they are not in their conscious mind. Okay, so they we're not even able to recognize whether is there anyone literally there who is playing the music, or it is their illusion. So even the music that they are hearing is actually played by the Ariel. Okay, but for them that music also is a kind of illusion of their own mind. Okay, so that means they are not sure that whether the music which they are listening is actually played or it is their own imagination. So here Trinculo want to say that this particular tune is actually, it's a catch of our words. Okay, and it is played by none. Okay, no one is exist. Now literally when you say no one is exists, the another meaning is that there is no one there, okay, to play this music. So he thinks that it is a part of their illusion, but actually the scene is that it was not the part of their illusion. It was actually played by the Ariel, who himself remains invisible. Now Stefano says that, if thou beest a man, show thyself in thy likeness. If thou beest a devil, take it as thou list. Okay, so here Stefano says that if you are a man, show yourself as you are, means behave yourself as you are. Okay, and if you are a devil, take it as you will. So here he says that like he thinks that Trinculo behaves very ridiculously, and that is on and talks with no sense. So that is why he says that if you are really a man, show yourself as a man, and if you are a devil, and take it as you will, means you, the devil doesn't have any logic in saying, doesn't think anything what he does. Okay, so it's totally illogical. So Trinculo, oh, forgive me my sins. So suddenly Trinculo becomes emotional and he asks Stefano forgive his sins if he has said something wrong. Stefano says, he that dies pays all debts. I defy you, mercy upon us. So Stefano says that he that dies pay all the debts, and I defy you, mercy on us. Caliban, art thou afeard? So afeard means scared. So he asks Caliban that, are you scared? Stefano says, no monster, not I. So Stefano says that, no, I am not scared. So Caliban says that, be not afeard, the isle is full of noises, sounds and sweet airs that give delight and hurt not. Sometimes 1,000 twangling instruments will hum about mine ears, and something voices that if I then had waked after long sleep will make me sleep again, and then in dreaming the clouds methought would open and show riches, ready to drop upon me, that when I waked I cried to dream again. So here Caliban says that when you listen to such type of sounds, please don't be afraid, don't be scared. This island is full of strange noises. Okay, you will be coming across strange type of sounds on this island. So it is better that you know you need not be scared of the different types of the sounds that you are hearing. And at the same time, sound, sometimes you feel like you are hearing very sweet and very pleasant sounds that actually make you very much comfortable and very much relaxed, and like and you feel like a happy feeling, and it's not hurting, I mean it's not a dangerous one. Okay, but sometimes 1,000 twangling instruments will hum about mine ear, and sometimes so here Caliban is sharing his own experience that sometimes he will be hearing 1,000 sounds, okay, humming repeatingly, one after the other, and he feels like it is humming into his ears, and as if a large number of musical instruments are played together. Okay, and sometimes voices that if I sometimes I even hear the very strange voices, that if I then had waked after a long sleep. So he says that this is a very common scenario on this island, that you come across different types of sounds like this. Some are very scary, some are very pleasant and delightful, some are some are too musical. Okay, and sometimes after listening to these type of sounds, he wake up from his deep sleep, will make me sleep again, and he says that it will be making me sleep again, and then in dreaming the clouds methought would open and show riches. And he says that like in when I'm in my deep sleep, I see the clouds are, the clouds are opening, and it shows lots of strange pictures, like strange things, etc. And I feel like they are ready to drop upon me, that when I waked I cried to dream again. So here he says that when the clouds he would open and show all the riches and ready to drop, that was his dreaming. Okay, and whenever he wakes up he feels like he wished to see the dream again. Okay, so this is what Caliban says about the peculiarity of the island here. So Stefano says, this will prove a brave kingdom to me, where I shall have a music for nothing. So Stefano says that, oh, that was really very nice. There is no need of any musicians, there is no need of any band, there is no need of any troupe who can play music here. And this is really a marvelous island, that on which I am going to become the king, and I will be having the music without having to pay for it. Okay, why he says pay for it, because in Western countries, in European countries, or any place, if you like recruit the people for playing the music, and all you need to pay for the band, you need to pay for the musicians, you need to pay for the instruments, and even for the vocal also you have to pay for the people who sing. So that means it is all amount of where you have to spend the money. Okay, so here what you are getting, you will be getting such a nice and pleasant and sweet music, and you need not play, and you need not even hire anyone for playing all those things. So it comes like naturally there on the island. So that is why Stefano says that, oh, that's really a very wow island, that there is no need for me to be in this kingdom to hire the musicians and need not pay for them. So Caliban says, yeah, obviously, when Prospero is destroyed. So Caliban keeps on reminding Stefano in between, all these you can dream, but this dream will come into, or this will be fulfilled only when Prospero is destroyed. Okay, so unless Prospero is destroyed, your dream remains a dream and it will not be a reality. So Stefano says that shall be by and by. So Stefano, takes he says that, yeah, it will be, presently, it will be happening very soon, nothing to worry about that. I still remember the story. So Stefano says that, yeah, I have not forgotten what you have conveyed to me, and I still remember it, the whole story, the whole thing, and we will be doing it presently. Trinculu, the sound is going away, and during this time what happens is, when they are involved in the conversation, they Trinculu notices that the sound, the background musical sound, is actually going away from them. Okay, so that means as if someone is going away, and that sound is also following them, and it is getting far. That means they cannot hear properly, or they cannot follow it properly. Let's follow it. So Trinculo says that, let us go behind that sound. Okay, it's very pleasant and sweet sound, and let us see that where does this sound actually takes us, and after do our work, and after that we will be doing our work. Stefano, lead monster. So Stefano says, oh yes, come on monster, lead us. Lead us means like guide us, and we will be following. So he says that, like, you will be lead us and we will be following you. Okay, I could see this tableau. He lays it on. So, of course, so Stefano says that definitely if we follow this music, and then we will be able to find out the tableau means the one who plays the tabor. Okay, so he says he lays it on means he plays fast and passionately. Now the music that Ariel was playing here was actually, it is a trick of Ariel to guide them and to take them, okay, to misguide them and take them to another place where he can keep them safer in his observation. Okay, now what are the reasons for Ariel to do this? Is the first reason is that they are not in their conscious mind, they are not in their full senses. So as a result of it, if Ariel, and they are very much, pleased and following this music, so Ariel thinks that this is a right opportunity that he can take them, and he can drag them into the attention of the music, and he will be keeping them in such a place that they will be remaining under his observation. Now what is the purpose of Ariel to do like this is because they have already planned to kill Prospero, and being a very loyal servant of Prospero, it is the duty of Ariel that he should see that his master's life will be saved. Okay, so that is the reason that if he take them and he will be locking them or keeping them in a such a safer place under his observation, then obviously their plan of killing Prospero will be spoiled. And second thing is that the Ariel doesn't want them to reach to the Prospero cell. Okay, so maybe thinking all these things, Ariel misguides them, and they are not in their senses, so they follow the music which they listen, and they keep on following. Now Ariel actually takes them, so we'll come to see in the later part of the scene, that is in the act 4, next part of the scene, that we see that actually where Ariel is taking to them. Ariel is taking them to near the Prospero cell. Near the Prospero cell there is a muddy pit. Okay, and in which it is full wet, and it is full of mud, and so they will be taken, and Ariel drops them there. Okay, now when they are following this, they never come to know that they are taken to that particular place and they are dropped there. Okay, they are not even having any idea that how after when they become conscious, they when they come to their senses, they find themselves in that muddy pit and they have no idea that how they reached here or who brought them, etc. Okay, that we will come to see in the later part of the scenes. So here we continue. Trinculo says, "Will come, I'll follow Stefano." So Trinculo says that, yeah, we'll be coming, means we are following you and we are coming behind you. So in this manner, they will be following that music played by the Ariel and they will be following Ariel. Okay, so this is the end of the Act 3, Scene 2. And next we will see Act 3, Scene 3, where we come across the another part of the island where the other characters like Alonso, Sebastian, Gonzalo, Adrian and Francisco, they will be all gathered. Okay, so we'll come to that part, and that scene, it's very important scene because in this scene we'll be discussing two important things. One is the banquet scene and another one is Ariel disguising as Harpy. So both are very very important. So stay tuned, we'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care, have a good day, stay safe, stay healthy.